G'day, g'day. Sorry about that. Just got a message. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, Starfield released. I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you. I'll be giving you my thoughts and opinions, probably as I play, stuff like that. But I'll keep it $1.50. I probably won't need to delve too deep into my thoughts and of the game and stuff like that. As I think there's a plenty of reviews a lot better than anything that I could do, especially considering I haven't had the time or the game for that creator early access anyway. I mean, dude, I got like fucking 40, 50 subs, right? I wouldn't get in the first place, but anyway, these will be my thoughts, I guess. I'll keep it pretty. I'll try to keep it as what's the word, neutral as possible. Um, I was excited for the game. And it's pretty good. Um, I had a friend ask what I gave it so far. I have about an hour or so into it. Um, and I'll give you my open thoughts, really. I mean, first thing, have I run into bugs? Have I run into issues? Yes, I've run into a bug. I had a carrot to just randomly start flying. Just reloaded the save and shit was fine. Um, does it suck that happened? Sort of, but just reload the save. It's not that hard. Um, so it was just about like 5 minutes worth of fucking getting back to where I was, and that was fine. That's just simply because I fucking didn't save. So that was fine. Otherwise, the game's pretty good. It looks pretty good. There's a couple settings I've tweaked some things. I mean, I got a pretty nice screenshot earlier. If I can find it. That was pretty nice. So I could just turn off my webcam actually, but you get the picture. It's pretty nice. Graphics look pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna start just spouting shit, honestly. First things first, performance. What do I think of the performance? Holy shit. There is 138 people. It peaked at 234, 138. Makes sense. I think it's midnight for a lot of, or it is becoming morning, I think, for a lot of Americans and stuff like that. So, pretty good so far. Now, that's actually pretty surprising. I can't say if it's higher. Oh my god, look at the tabs I have. I can't say if this is higher or lower than I would have thought. I'm not actually sure. So 138,000 with 234. Now some of you will be like, "Oh, dude, that's so bad." On one side, I look at it a couple ways. It is early access, okay? So it doesn't actually release. So I think the estimate of games purchased when I last checked was like 300,000. Now it's 450, 460. So it's jumped up by 150,000, which is good. But also, that's for the fucking early access, and early access is fucking expensive. I wouldn't even recommend early access to everybody, only if the game actually interests you. So yeah, 185 New Zealand. I would honestly just recommend. I mean, I would struggle to recommend this or the Game Pass, to be honest. Like, I hate to say, if you're not like completely sold on the game, get it on Game Pass, dude. And then make that decision month in. If you want to fully purchase it, you run into the issue of saves and shit. But I think you can probably just transfer the saves. I don't see why you can't find the save files and just transfer that. So that's what I would do for anybody who is actually interested in it. But yeah, I guess accounting for the fact that I wouldn't say the majority, but I'd say a good amount of people are on the Game Pass because it's just so much cheaper, and it's a fucking Xbox game, not a PC game. So I'm not sure what the. I mean, let's put it into something that I would argue has a similar amount of hype behind it. Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man releases October 20th or so, give or take. And a lot of people saying Spider-Man's so much better. So let's put a comparison. Now, it's not doing great, obviously, at the moment, but at its peak, 66,000, I would say that's pretty good for what it is. Let me look at Skyrim and Fallout 4. They're about the top. Oh my gosh, it's got the same amount. So it's doing a similar amount to Skyrim's peak, really, which is at the start. Interesting. And then we go to like Fallout 4. I look at this as a pretty successful launch, I guess. 10,000 Fallout 4, jeez. Yeah, that's a crazy amount, so. We'll have to see on release day what that's looking like. Now, obviously, the game's become an Xbox exclusive, so I would assume there'd be a good chunk of people, but that's pretty good if you ask me. Grape, you smell like toes. How's it going, Chief? I'm intrigued now. Fallout 76. Now, 76 was a terrible game, but there was obviously hype behind it, so there's a decent amount of people playing. That's surprising. Whoa, it's a terrible even at launch. That is a surprise to me. Now, don't get me wrong. Fallout 76 was a terrible game. I still think I think it's improving now, but it wasn't a good game. But you got to look at it right. Like the game still has a launch, and it's still Fallout, right? Not doing too good, but it could be worse. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. We're chilling. Gonna be playing some Starfield. I played a little bit. I'm about an hour or so, and I haven't. It's effectively you go for a mine, you do some mining, you find some artifact. Homie comes in and is like, "Yo, what's poppin'?" Some guy from Constellation get attacked by some pirates that teaches you, the basics of the game, and that's about where I'm at. It's about realistically 40 odd minutes in. But yeah, from what I understand about the game, it seems to be a very average start, but it picks up a heap as you get better. And I guess that's pretty similar to a couple other games of the sort. So yeah, but I've seen a couple people got COVID, so just been watching anime at home. Hey, dude, that's not too bad. Watching anime at home for 4 days. It sounds like a win to me. Well, COVID not too bad for you or anything? No, I had COVID. It wasn't too bad for me. It was just a bit smelly, but nothing too bad. I think it was more actually. Honestly, the worst thing about COVID for me was the time. The Jujutsu Kaisen Shibuya arc dropped today, so huh? I mean, I'm not gonna roll it, but I can't show, and I'm stop it. I'm not trying to leak shit. Fourth round of COVID. Oh, really? So season 2, which I haven't been keeping up with. What? There's only 2 new episodes. 1 new episode. I swear it's been more than like 2 weeks since I watched it. That's sad. What's the Shibuya arc? Was it this or is it something coming in here? Anyway, I want to watch more, but I don't like looking at stuff I like, you know, stuff all coming out at once. So I generally just stop watching and wait for shit to, you know, roll up so I can watch it and binge it, because I'm more of a binger than... I can't deal with that sort of shit, especially when you're like halfway in a fucking fight or whatever. But no, I don't know. It seems to be a pretty good launch. I have been enjoying it. It runs pretty good on my computer, but I would say, Starfield. Hey yo, how's it going, my dude? We are chilling. I've just been chatting about Starfield. I have put about. I haven't really. So loud. Like, can we just like tone that down and not be on max volume? Is it quiet? Not my audio, right? That shit was like literally deafened me, but I do have it like up on my fucking headphones. But did I do my... Really? Oh no. Okay, so I'm 44 minutes in. This screen interests me because I feel like I could make that. I'm saying it's easy, but I sort of have been learning that sort of environmental stuff, and I'm just like, dude.
It appears you
now you start looking at shit. I mean, you
frontier.
probably can relate to it, Abe, yourself, because stinky. Really? My microphone should be fine. It's going into the yellow zone, so it should. It's at least it's not peaking, but
Captain, Protocol
weird.
Indigo is in effect.
Stinky. Now let's hop in the fucking ship. That's quick.
Captain.
I mean, yeah, does it suck that there's a cutscene? Yeah. But that was literally like fucking half a second. To turn everything up. Seriously. That's annoying. Free food though. Hmm. But it should be similar to what I was in Cool earlier today. That's weird.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances. In short, no
It's not too quiet, is it?
Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in
I did
getting
turn the
this
game
fine vessel,
down a bit, so
the Discovery class
I'd probably bump it up
Starship
if it is.
Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Pretty good. Value 55. I don't know what 55 is. But like in terms of variables. All I know is I think my house is like 500 a week or something, so I'll take what I can get. There's a game running. Okay. Could be better. Could be worse. I think I was running it like 90, 100 off stream, so pretty decent hit from stream, but it's pretty cool. Okay. UI is quite nice. I do quite like the UI. Let's take all the fucking food. I don't know if I'd need food, but let's be honest here. Take anything. Interior's done pretty good. It's quite a small ship though. Well, it's like a big ship, but I'm used to Star System having massive ass fucking ships, so. There we go, Pony's up there. Alright, have a good one, Chief. Thanks for popping by. So that's a shader bug. Interesting. Good stream. Thank you, Chief. One thing I will say, oh, but it might be here now that I think about it, because here's fine. Just here there's like a filter that goes on it. I'm guessing it's, well, that maybe planet. I don't know. There's a pretty large filter on the game. I don't know if it's just this planet or in general.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
I'm supposed to take off. Let's see how this goes.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure.
Okay, so it's
I
like
can step you through the
base.
entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Alright, one thing I think is a little bit weird. Mouse 1, let's say it's mouse 2, but that's on the left
Each system
side.
on a ship requires power.
Whereas your mouse 2
Allocating power
is on...
under your direct control.
That's interesting. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry. The mouse 2 was on the left side, but your mouse 2 button is on the right side. Bit of a weird UI thing. Other thing would be it's just a small gripe. It doesn't really mean too much, but it's just a bit weird that they did that. Also, when looking at images and stuff, you generally said, if you guys know the golden ratio, you look like this, generally. That's the golden ratio, effectively. So, you generally look from the left, top left, primarily when you look at something for the first, like you close your eyes, that's like the first one that you're generally drawn to, the general person. So, having the second shot be on the left is weird. It's almost like it's trying to be like the first shot. I don't know, it's a very small thing that's just like...
Let's go over the engines. Engines
No,
control
I
our
mean,
maximum
it's really
speed.
bother me.
Try
It's
increasing
really,
and decreasing our relative velocity.
Alt W. Engine. Alt.
A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better
Okay, so you
handling
have
during
multiple things to
turns.
put on.
Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Is that right?
Boosts can be engaged or temporary bursts of speed. Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields.
So I'm assuming you
Notice
can put
more
more
power
once you get more
increases
like
their strength.
generators or whatever you do.
Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
So,
You've proven an
okay.
adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons